Hey, thank you for coming back. Welcome to the third episode of the Adult Project. Today we are meeting with Angelina. She is 19 years old. She lives in New York and she currently is studying as well as working on her passion.
My friends have great dads, and I didn't. I'll have dad. I really don't. I should have a schedule though.
Should have.
Because it'd probably help me.
If you like this episode, please consider subscribing. There is a lot of new stories coming up this month and in the next month, and they are all very exciting. I hope you take a lot of insight from them, and I hope that we can learn from each other. Angelina, so how was life after high school?
So life after high school for me was honestly very relieving, though also stressful. After high school, I right away started working as a waitress at this place called Morning Fuel. It's like a breakfast brunch place. I worked there for about, let's say, 4 months before I moved to New York City. I just wanted to make as much money as I could last year for New York City. So yeah, I did that. That was fun. I got a lot of waitressing experience out of it. Good for New York City. And then after I moved to New York City, my life changed completely. And though it was stressful, it was very thrilling and relieving because my life in high school was very uptight, tense. I mean, I always was trying to follow the rules, doing my homework, getting things done. But when I moved to New York City, it just became like a breath of fresh air. I met so many amazing people, made so many connections, was able to really grow within my craft, grow with different people. So yeah, and AMDA has changed me completely. Like I said before, making so many connections, having fun in class, changing me as a dancer, performer, etc.
So were you in high school, were you living with your parents?
I was living with my parents. I was living with my mom. My parents are divorced.
Okay.
But I was living with my mom.
Okay. And so was that the stressful part when you moved out to New York, the living on your own, or were you comfortable with that?
I mean, yes and no. There's always a scary, stressful situation with moving on your own for the first time. I did have roommates, so it wasn't as stressful because I could always go to them if they needed anything. They could come to me. So it was kind of not really that. It was more I guess in high school, I didn't have a lot of friends in high school. And also I was always trying to keep up with my work. I always wanted to have good grades. I didn't want to have bad grades.
Why did you think you didn't have was there a reason why you didn't have many friends?
I kind of wasn't really focused on being popular in high school. I was always focused on dance, theater, singing, stuff like that. So I wasn't really I guess popular. Maybe that was the reason. I didn't have many friends. I did have a lot of close friends in high school. I knew a lot of people in high school. I just wasn't really friends with a lot of people.
Okay. And so when you moved to New York, did you keep those close friends, or did they kind of drifted away?
So yes and no. So I had a lot of friends that drifted away from me, but the close ones I had in high school, I still talk to, love them dearly, miss them. But yeah, I talk to them on social media all the time, so.
Okay, and living now in New York and being a waitress, how is making new connections, obviously, because it's a brand new city and you don't know anyone, right? So how is it to build your new social circle in New York?
So in New York City, there's this place called Broadway Dance Center. So I would go there all the time.
Okay.
And try and build as many connections as I could with different choreographers. Right now, my closest choreographer that I made a connection with when I first started coming here, his name's Q. He's a hip hop, street, jazz choreographer. And oh my gosh, he's just teach me so much. He's gotten me through this industry a lot. So yeah, also steps on Broadway. I took a lot of classes there, met a lot of different people. My friend Isaac, he's a dancer at NYU. Me and him were dancing together before coming to New York City, but he also helped me a lot when I first moved here. He got me a lot of connections with content creating, putting myself out there. He really helped me just grow as a person and grow my content, grow myself as a dancer. So yeah.
So is that what you want to pursue is dancing?
For me, I'd love to pursue acting, singing, and dancing. I'm just a better dancer, so I think I'd be
Oh,
hired as a dancer.
gotcha.
Um, I mean, my preference is dancing. So yeah, I guess, yeah.
But obviously, if you can mix all together, because they could mix together,
Mhm.
that'd be the goal.
Yes.
Yeah. So long term wise, where do you wanna, where do you see yourself? What do you see yourself doing in the long run, 5 years from now?
5 years from now, hopefully, I get on a national tour as a dancer. For sure, as a dancer. I'd love to be on a national tour for any Broadway musical. Um, Broadway is always the number one dream,
Mhm.
but
Is it a
I
dream?
don't. It is the dream, but now as I grow, like I want to experience all of it. Like I would love to be in TV shows, commercials, movies, um, tours, cruise ship, dancing for Disney, like all the
Mhm.
things. So yeah.
Why is it the dream? Is it the dream for you? Is it people telling you it's the dream?
No, actually, so as a kid, I've always had the passion to just perform. The first Broadway musical I saw was Phantom of the Opera, and after I saw that, I was like, "Mom, I want to do this for the rest of my life." And she was like, "You go, girl." So she enrolled me in dance, and it's just been a dream ever since then to just be a performer. And then it grew into a passion for Broadway. But now I guess the passion is kind of like everything. It would be a self-esteem thing, I think, for me to be
Oh,
on
yeah.
Broadway. Because actually in middle school we had a conversation with our teacher about future plans, and she was like, "What's your future plans?" to me, and I was like, "I want to be a performer on Broadway." And she told me that's not a realistic job and that I would need to find something else. So for the longest time through middle school till like my junior year, my careers have changed. I thought I was gonna go to nursing school and then in New York City and like audition for things. Clearly that's not what happened. And I'm at AMDA now. But yeah, and then during my junior year, like summer, junior year, I went to a theater intensive, and it kind of brought back that passion of wanting to perform and wanting to pursue that fully. So yeah, I mean, it would definitely be a self-esteem for me to get on Broadway and really prove that I can make it.
Prove to yourself then, not
Yes.
to others really.
Yeah.
Okay. And okay, so why you said you wanted to go in nursery?
Yes.
Why
I
did
did.
what did you change? Why did you change your mind?
Because nursing was more like a financial thing. I wouldn't have to worry about like if I could get a job somewhere else because nursing's everywhere. I could get a job anywhere for nursing. As like a regular like RN. But that was really the only reason why I wanted to be a nurse was for the money. It wasn't because I was passionate about it. So yeah.
Yeah, obviously. So your passion kind of took the lead, and,
Yeah.
now you are going towards what makes you happy instead of chasing the money thing, which I think is
Yes.
good because I think that's what will help you in the long run to be disciplined and dedicated.
Yes.
So that's really good that you made that realization. Okay, so now you're studying in what now?
Musical theater.
Musical theater, and because you told me you've been doing that for what, 2 years?
Yes.
And
A year and a half, 2 years. This is my like second year.
okay,
So like,
and so you're graduating in a year, right?
yes. Yes.
Around that. And so what's the plan? Do you have a plan after you graduate?
So the plan would to be auditioning for things, getting into things, even if it's just like performing off Broadway. I would love to audition for national tours, as I said, maybe getting on a national tour, booking commercials, booking movies, booking things to dance in, even just like ensemble things. Working for Disney, that's always been a dream of mine too, to go work at Disney, work on their cruise ship lines, stuff like that. That would be what I would like to see myself doing. Definitely auditioning for these things. I'd like to be signed by an agency by the end of, like, when I graduate. So yeah.
Okay. Do you think you're how do you see your 20s? Are you a bit stressed, or are you very comfortable with what's coming? Do you because you have big plans, obviously, for what you want to do. So I just want to ask you how you see that coming up.
So I guess a mix of both. I mean, I'm very excited to see where I would be in my 20s. But you honestly just have to go with the ride of life. Like, I can't say, oh, I'm gonna do this, because I don't know if I will do that in my 20s. That is my goal. So I'd say I'm confident, I'm comfortable that I'd be able to achieve some of my goals. I mean, that's why I'm here, because I think I can go for it. But yeah, I mean, I'd say I'm excited for my 20s, but I know they're probably gonna be hard because this industry is very hard. But I'm very excited for my 20s.
Good. Okay. And so now your friends that you so you hang out with your friends that you dance with most of the time, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And how has the dating life been in New York so far?
So far, I haven't really been dating anyone. I've been like talking to a few different people, but I never really have been dating anyone. My last real relationship was in high school, and I ended that to come here because it just wasn't working out.
Yeah.
They had different aspirations, different goals. They wanted to stay in PA. I never want to go back to Pennsylvania. I want to stay in New York, maybe New Jersey. I never want to go back to Pennsylvania. So yeah, I mean, I've been really focusing on my career, my passion, because if I focus on a boy right now, I won't ever be able to get to where I want to be.
Okay.
I mean, I'm open to like a relationship. I'm open to someone, but they would have to understand like my schedule and my life and how crazy it is, and they'd have to support me with that. And if they don't support me with that, then bye.
So that would be that would be what you're looking for at the moment, is someone that really is on board with your goals,
yes,
your aspirations.
And
you're not so it's not you're not proactively looking, because obviously you're probably very busy and you don't have a lot of thoughts to put into it, which is great because it's a huge distraction.
Yes, very.
Especially if you have school, work, and your passion at the same time. But yeah, and moving forward, where do you see yourself building a family at one point, or is that really not in your mind?
It changes all the time. Like, if you would have asked me that like last year, I'd be like, oh, I'm never getting married, I'm never having kids. I'm kind of still on that like right now, because like I couldn't see myself having kids right now, obviously, but at some point I'd at least want to have one kid, have a family. I mean, I don't want to have a lot of kids because I do want to pursue this. And you can't be with your kids and then also pursue this. So if I were to do that, I'd probably have only one kid.
Okay, that's where your mind is at right now.
Yes.
Just want to for maybe people that are watching us, maybe younger people, see what the mindset is for your mindset is for the next the 20s.
Yeah. Okay,
and so you talk to your parents still, and you have friends. What relationships do you value the most at the moment? Who's bringing you the most value at this particular moment?
I'd say my mom, for sure. She's my number one cheerleader. I actually am seeing her tomorrow. Very excited about that because I haven't seen her in so long. But yeah, I mean, me and her, she's like my best friend, my rock. I wouldn't even be here without her, honestly. So she'd probably be the person I value the most right now. She's getting me to where I am today. My friend Isaac that I mentioned before, I value him a lot because he's also helped me and pushed me so much as a dancer, creator, person. yeah, I mean,
So
it's
yeah,
amazing.
when
But
you have a problem, or when you have a challenging time, the person you call with is your mom right away.
yes.
Yeah, and she's always there, obviously, because it's your mom. And
Mhm.
and do you have a relationship with your dad as well, or is it more less?
I really don't have a relationship with my dad. I call him here and there, but he is not really in my life. Um, he hasn't really helped me at all with my passions or anything. He doesn't even know what I'm majoring in. I have to remind him all the time. But yeah, I mean, me and him don't really have a relationship like that.
Do you wish
So.
it was different, or did you just accept it like that?
I do have a great relationship with my mom. If I didn't have a great relationship with my mom, I probably wish I had a better relationship with my dad.
Mhm.
Um, as a kid growing up, me and him would always just butt heads.
Okay.
My parents would always just butt heads. Like he just never really agreed with me. He never really saw my views the same. So I would say no. I mean, I like the life I have now. I like the relationship I have with my mom now.
Good.
If you were to ask me this, like when I was way younger, I probably would have said yes because my friends have great dads and I didn't. So, but as I grew up, I kind of realized that like you find your people and who support you, and if the people who are supposed to don't, that's it. I mean, oh well, you have other people. So.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Your mindset so far is really well polished. You know who to cut and where to focus on, which is very important. And so at the moment in your life, where is your biggest struggle?
My biggest struggle would probably be, I guess, I was gonna say self-view because sometimes I can judge myself. I mean, I'm an artist. We always want to be a perfectionist.
Yeah.
But I guess also financially too because I'm always trying to keep my money up as a performer, trying to find a job, stuff like that. So I would say those two things would be my biggest struggles right now. Because obviously you need money to be an artist because if you don't have money, then how are you supposed to grow?
True.
How are you supposed to experience things? And then I guess for my self-esteem and like self-view, that's kind of more like I need to just believe in myself. That's not as much as a problem as it used to be, but it could be better.
Definitely. There's always that inner voice that always wanna push you, or you're gonna push yourself, but this inner voice in your head that's just saying that you can do better, will always be
Yes.
there. And I think that's the beauty of us humans, because we push for evolution. So yeah, as long as you can control this little voice and make sure that it's also beneficial for you, learning to be your best friend,
Yeah.
I think would be definitely something that obviously it's a learning curve, and it's probably a lifetime
Yeah.
thing. But yeah, and it's necessary in a way.
Mhm.
But do you think like is this a constant stress, or like how do you manage that?
How do I manage my stress?
Yeah, no, you're the performance part of like always wanting to do better.
Yes. So I guess I handle it by so I improv a lot as a dancer. I go into a studio and I'll like improv to get my mind off things. So I guess that's kind of how I handle my stress. I try to go to different dance classes and just not think about it and just grow as a dancer. Hang out with friends, do different things to handle my stress.
Is dancing is dancing part of like is that also why you love dancing a lot, is because you can forget about real life things?
Yes, yes. Dance has just always been there for me. Whenever I needed it, so it's never gone away. But yeah,
Because so you're saying if it wasn't about dancing, you'd probably do something else to kind of offset the life stress.
yeah. I mean, if I wasn't dancing, I'd probably be like walking around Central Park and like trying to get my mind off, listening to music, maybe writing in my journal. I do journal.
Okay, good.
So,
Why
uh,
would you journal?
why do I journal?
Yeah.
I journal, I guess, kind of to, well, number one, relieve stress.
Mhm.
Think about like how my day was going. How I can, I guess, achieve more. How I've already grown as a dancer, as a person, as a performer, within this like year and a half, 2 years, that I've been here. Yeah, I mean, I kind of just do it every day, like journal a little bit, like what
Every
I've
day.
done during that day. So yeah.
Okay. Do you? So it's every day. Do you do like a monthly checkup on what you have accomplished during the month, or is it just day?
It's kind of like a day to day. I guess monthly, like I'll look at it through the month and be like, oh, okay, period. Like she achieved this. And like the things that I've done and already grown within that month. But it is kind of like more of a daily thing that I do. Sometimes I'll like write a to-do list also in my journal. My journal's all over the place. But sometimes like I'll do a to-do list and then sometimes I'll actually write about how my day went or like something I'm stressed about. Like it's kind of just like a all over the place thing. So
Okay. But that helps you go through the days and make sure that you're aligned with your future goals.
yes.
That's amazing that you're doing that actually. And how long have you been journaling for?
I want to say my senior year in high school, I really started doing it. I would like journal here and there throughout my like high school years, but I didn't start really journaling till like my senior year.
And who told you? Is somebody told you, or you ended up doing it by yourself?
I mean, my friends, like my dance friends would journal, so maybe I got it from them. And I was like, oh, maybe I should start journaling.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Yeah. So you took example. That's good.
yes.
Okay. And so throughout your life, at really, which relationships made you grow the most? You think?
Um,
I mean, your mom, obviously, but if you
Obviously, I mean, as a performer, my one
person in general.
as a person in general,
Yeah.
I'd say my teacher, Miss Kristen. She was actually my senior year. She was amazing. My one dance teacher, me and her had like a falling out, and then my dance teacher now, Miss Kristen, really helped me like grow as a person. Pushed me to be the best that I could be, not just as a performer, but as a person, and to just be the bigger person. Yeah, I mean, she really helped me with my AMDA like audition process too. Yeah, I mean, my mom, obviously my mom.
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
I mean, there's just so many different people. Like my best friend Amarilla, she also pushed me to be the better person that I am now. Still pushing me. My friend Kelsey, me and her have been friends since we were like babies.
So they're still in
and-
you?
Yes, she lives in PA. So does Amaryllis. And they both like they're amazing too. They've made me the person I am now. Also, just them being there and supporting me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, so you're surrounded with a lot of people, so that's good. And the fact that you have a really good relationship with your mom, I think is really detrimental for your adult life and
Yes.
going through the steps, because obviously you learn day by day, but you know probably your mom has been through all of it already.
Yes.
Yeah. So having her as a mentor close by at your fingertip is amazing. And so you mentioned being stressed about money. What's stressing you exactly, if you can pinpoint?
So I guess what's stressing me the most, like I have a good amount of money still. It's just like I need to keep it that way, because if I don't, then obviously I won't have any money to do anything. And I like to go to Broadway Dance Center, which costs money to go there.
Yeah.
And Steps on Broadway, which costs money to go there, and then the subway to take the subway. So I guess it's really about like making sure my money stays consistent. Like I've been doing content creating, and that's been getting me some money, but not the most that I would like it. So I'm trying to build more of my content creation. I'm also currently looking for another waitressing job.
Oh wow.
I can work during the weekends, so I can make a little bit more, so I can go do things. So I guess that would be the one thing that's stressing me out. Also, I guess for my loan, because next year my loan will go to my mom. Right now it's with my dad, but it'll go to my mom, and we have to do like a thing, like a
Co-signing?
yeah, co-signer. Yes, we have to do a co-signer. So I have to like get my financials in order for that. But yeah, I think that would be the reason.
Okay. So you're stressing, obviously, stress or necessity to have money at this to basically fulfill your lifestyle. That's what you're saying. So the loan that you're talking about, that's next year exactly. So 2025. 2025.
Yeah. I would say October.
October. Okay.
Yeah.
And how much is the loan?
I want to say 30K.
30K. Gotcha.
Yes.
And that's because you're going through just for your theater school.
Yes.
Okay. And so when you say co-signing, is that say again?
I said FAFSA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so when you say co-signing, is it because your mom will be or you will have to get approved for the loan with your mom? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. So obviously, yeah, you need to build you need to build a cushion for that, and as well your income. Okay. And so why would you have a second job? Is it the job that you're getting right now is not enough, or is it because their hours are not good enough?
It's just like I don't really like the environment there.
Oh yeah.
They don't really like support what I'm doing. Because I can't really work during the week because I'm here 24/7, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., maybe even later. Wednesdays I'm here from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of looking that would be the reason, looking for a new job that would support my school right now.
What your schedule makes sense. Okay. So and how much do you make a month, do you think, right now?
A month as a waitress, probably. Oh my gosh.
Because I guess tips and stuff they fluctuate.
Yeah. I'd probably say maybe 2K a month because I'm only working like the weekends. And maybe less.
That's not bad. 2K a month.
No.
That's not bad at all. Especially if you're working only 2 days a week.
Yeah.
That's really good. Okay, and do you have any debts at the moment, or is just your?
It's just I won't have any debts right now because I'm in college, but when I graduate, I'll have debt, a lot. I'll have a lot of debt, but I guess that's another thing that would be stressing me out is I have to start paying it right after, but it'd be like different payments every month. So
yeah. Okay. Do you have a credit card at the moment?
I do. Yes.
You do. Not sure. Do you use it?
I don't use it as much. I use my debit card a lot.
Okay.
Which I should not be doing that.
Why do you do that?
Why do I do that? I really don't know.
Okay. Well, using your credit card is good because
because
especially thinking about your loan at one point.
Yes.
It builds your credit.
Yeah.
The only thing that you need to be aware of is the amount you spend on that credit card compared to the limits, the limit that you have.
Yeah.
Right. So if you have a $2,000 limit, for example, you want to make sure that you don't spend more than or leave more than $500 on the card for.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that will increase your credit score faster. We call it the credit utilization percentage. Okay. But yeah, definitely I encourage you to
keep using it.
Use your credit card more. Okay. Because that will be beneficial for you for sure in the future. Well, you know that already. You just have to
I just have to actually use it. My mom's been telling me to also.
Yeah. Okay. Good. You put it on your phone. You know when you swipe up,
Yes.
and then instead of having your debit card show up first, your credit card show up first.
Yes.
That would be a good thing to have it set up so it's easier for you to use it. Right? Are you saving right now each month or not?
Yes. I mean, every time I make money at my job, like I'll save it.
Do you save it in what?
I'm sorry?
You save it where?
I do save it in my checking account.
Okay.
But
Right.
yeah, I mean that's where I'm saving it right now.
Okay. Savings account, very easy, probably free as well. You know, what I would recommend you is open a savings account at another bank.
Okay.
You know, most likely it will be free. Not sure exactly. Depending on which bank, obviously, but yeah, you have it in another bank, and all you do is you send yourself money to the other bank a month, so it's there, but you don't see it. It's only receiving over there. It's only only sending, right? So you don't go and look at it every day, and you start building it.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that's good because that will say again.
I said yes. Yeah.
That will build your, especially when you finish high school, when you finish your school, then you'll have somewhat of an emergency savings build up. You're not making a lot of money right now, and you're probably spending it as well just because you have a healthy lifestyle, right? You don't have crazy expenses that go for fast food or junk spending. So
Well, yeah. Well, actually, I went to Wendy's yesterday.
it's like, okay,
I went to Wendy's.
that's fine. When is last time you went to fast food after yesterday? Before yesterday?
No, I really don't. I only went. It was like me and my friend did a hip hop class yesterday, and we were like, let's go to Wendy's. I was like, okay, period. So we went to Wendy's.
Okay.
But
one Wendy's here is not gonna hurting. Okay.
yeah.
I'm stressed about that, but I don't call that junk spending. Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely. If you can do maybe 200 a month. 200 a month. In 12 months, it can be significant when you finish your school, because I'm telling you, you'll thank yourself for savings after you're done school, because yeah, when you're in school there's not a lot of spending, but when you're working and stuff, they're probably gonna a lot more, especially if you have to get a car, right?
Well, I'm in New York City, so I don't need a car right now. But the subway, I need money for the subway.
How expensive the subway?
Well, so the subway, it's like $3 every time I have to get on it, so it adds up. But it's
There's
like
no monthly thing.
I have a Metro card.
Okay.
But and I use that. It's like it's 130 for like the month. So like, I guess that does help, but it's still like expensive. But
so do you use your Metro card then, or do you pay $3, or do you have both?
no, up to like last year I would pay like $3 every time, and then I was like, this is so much money. So then I got a Metro card like beginning or the end of last year, and it's honestly been a lot cheaper, but it's $130 every month, so it's like a lot of money. But I mean,
Yeah, but how many times do you take the subway?
oh, I take it every week. Every day I take it twice, maybe on the weekends more than that, 'cause then I go to BDC and then I go back to school to rehearse, and then so I'd say I take it like 20 times in a week. Like I take it, or maybe more than that. Like I take it a lot. But
Yeah, so okay, so 20 times in a week. 20 times in a week, you said.
yes.
Yeah, so if you buy the monthly one at $130, right? That would
Yes.
be $1.60
Yeah.
a day, just a day,
Oh,
just to take the subway, as much as you want.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I have right now. The one that I have is 130 and I take it like all the time. So it is a lot cheaper than what I was doing last year, but yeah.
Lovely. And okay, so now talking about the future goals. Do you have any future financial goals? Do you have anything you even thought about it?
I have definitely thought about it. My financial goals, I'd love to just be like a content creator and make money off content
For sure.
for sure. I mean, I don't know if that's realistic or not, but that would definitely be a goal of mine to be able to work from home and do content and then also go like audition for these things and make money performing.
Mhm.
So yeah, I guess that would be my financial goal is like to be able to be a working performer, but also making money through content.
Okay, so what's the plan for the content creation part?
Um, I guess like just to make more money off of content, like
Okay, that's the goal. But like the plan. So what's the steps? What steps right now are you taking?
right now I've been making videos for different apps, different products,
Okay.
different campaigns. But I guess like the people that I see online, they make a lot of different things, but then also go to events that or for content creating. So like that would also be a goal for me to be able to like actually get a job with a company and then also like being a part of that company and like making money like that way also. Yeah, I guess that would be kind of the goal, like kind of just growing my account more and like getting myself out there
Which
to
account?
make
Which account?
my TikTok account.
Okay. What do you post
Yes.
on the TikTok account right now?
Right now, I post a lot of like my brand's campaigns, app videos, products. I also post dance videos on my
Okay.
TikTok.
Good.
A lot of dance videos. But yeah, that's what is happening right now with my TikTok. And sometimes I'll do like a day in my life. Like the other day, I did one. Actually, I did one for my move-in day for college, moving back in to college, which was nice. But
How many times do you post a week?
oh, I try to post. I'd probably say I post 5 times a week. It really depends. I try to post every day, but like I obviously don't post every day. I try to post every day. It kind of depends on the week, but I'd probably say maybe 5 times a week, maybe more, because right now I'm doing stuff for Male Ease and Skin BFF. They're these 2 apps, and I have to post like 10 videos for them this month. So it really depends.
Do you have a schedule?
I really don't. I should have a schedule though.
You should have.
Because it'd probably help me.
You should definitely have a schedule. You know, even do you have a fridge?
Do I have a fridge?
Yeah, you have a fridge.
Yes, I do have a fridge.
You have a fridge. Good. So you know you can put something or on your fridge because you do live with roommates.
Okay.
But on your wall you have a monthly planner, right? Where you
Yes.
have every single day, and then you can put TikTok video 1, dance video 1.
Yes, I should do that.
Yeah,
I
you
should
definitely
do
should be that. Yes, and even better, you put it behind your door.
that. Yes.
So every time you open it, you look at your schedule.
Yes. Oh my god, I'm doing that. I should get a whiteboard and put it there and then just write on it.
But don't say that. Do it, okay? Because that
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'll do it.
especially
I'll
if
do
you're
it.
journal type of girl, you'll definitely love to have that schedule behind, and I'm sure you'll
Yes.
make it look beautiful and stuff.
Yes.
So that'd be a goal, but yeah, so if we put numbers now into that goal, if we put in the next 6 months, how many followers do you have on TikTok right now?
I have 15.2K on TikTok right now.
Okay, in 6 months, what's the goal for that?
Hopefully 20K, maybe more than that.
Okay,
25.
20K in 6 months. Is that
Yes.
what I'm hearing?
That would be the goal, yes.
Okay, so each month you're gonna set yourself up the schedule to post,
Okay.
right? To post videos, at least 5 a week, like you said.
Yes.
You're doing so many things. I'm sure it's very easy to find content. But
Yes.
let's plan for 5 videos a week for 6 months.
Okay.
And in 6 months, we'll see where you're at. Okay, because I do want to have that call again with you in 6
Okay.
months, and see where we're at. Okay.
Yes. Yes. And I'm actually gonna do the schedule. Like I'm gonna go get a whiteboard and actually do it.
And okay, and so who's Angelina? Last question is who is Angelina in 10 years?
Angelina in 10 years will experience so much stuff. She would already be in a commercial. She'd probably book her commercial already, book a TV show, hopefully already a movie. Hopefully has gone on a national tour, maybe. Hopefully worked at Disney. I really hope she worked.
It's at Disney. Good.
Yes, definitely work at Disney. I just honestly like a cruise ship too. Like, I don't know. I hope she like either just a national tour or cruise ship so she can travel. So that's also a thing of mine. I definitely want to travel a lot. But yeah, I hope she achieves some of her goals in 10 years. Yeah.
Actually, I don't have any doubts in that. The way you're going right now is definitely working well, and it will work well for yourself.
Yes, working hard.
Exactly, that's what it is. But also, take care of your mental health, because that's also important. When these a week, maybe if that's the solution. Super. Okay, Angela. Well, thank you very much for being with me today.
Yes, of course. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for staying until the end. I hope you enjoyed my conversation with Angelina. If you did, please consider subscribing. There is many more episodes like this coming in the next few weeks, and I don't want you to miss them.